Hi, I'm Alex Baker. I'm the CEO of CleanCar. Our participation in the V2GO project, we're taking GPS devices, we're placing those into fleet's vehicles. What that allows us to do is collect GPS data, build up a picture of how those vehicles are being used. Once we have a picture of how the vehicles are being used, we're then able to say whether or not that vehicle would be suitable as a vehicle-to-grid vehicle, and whether or not the company who owns that vehicle will benefit by earning revenue. So I think probably a good place to start is, why is vehicle-to-grid so important? You may be aware that as things stand today, the grid on which we rely is built around the peaks. So, 5, 6, 7 o'clock at night, everyone gets home, they put their TV on, they put their kettle on, and the grid's at capacity. And what we do today is we fill the grid full of coal, gas, etc. So non-renewable energy, which creates pollution and causes climate change, etc. The thing is, though, that during the night and at certain points throughout the day, we have an excess capacity of renewable energy. So if that renewable energy can be stored in large batteries and then be used at later points during the peak, what that allows us to do is start to turn off the coal, start to turn off the gas, etc. The interesting thing about the V2G, or the vehicle-to-grid project, V2GO as this project's called, is that actually you could use vehicles that are currently owned by a fleet. So if we take the large fleets, the Royal Mails of the world, the Sainsbury's, other participants we got on the project, they could have vehicles that are parked up overnight. Those vehicles are charged up with energy. They then use them all day and they get back to base, and there's some residual charge in those vehicles. They could be plugged into the grid, and that energy can be sent to the grid, and potentially they will gain a revenue from that energy. What that allows us to do is start to rely more on renewable energy and less on fossil fuels and non-renewable sources. So it's an incredibly exciting project. It's good for everybody. It means that we can move away from fossil fuels, and potentially the customers, the participants, can look at a future where they actually gain a benefit, gain a revenue from vehicles that are sat really doing nothing.